welcome to the F5 tips and exam technique video. I'm sure you all are looking forward to writing your F5 exam in less than a week, and I realize that this is probably going to be the first written paper for many of you, compounded by the fact that this is, I think, one of the most technically challenging papers in the F levels, and also due to the exam format now changing to include section A, which is going to be multiple choice questions worth 40 marks. What they're trying to do through section A now is test the breadth of your knowledge, whether you have a decent understanding at least of several topics, whereas what they want to know through section B is how deep is your understanding on a certain topic, how well you know a single topic, how deep your knowledge is. Now, since there is just about a week remaining, although I do not recommend syllabus spotting or question spotting, I will give you some key examinable areas which you need to keep in mind for your final few days of revision. So starting with syllabus area A, costing techniques, advanced costing techniques, what I think will be tested is probably, since there has been a technical article on learning curves this time, so you could have either target costing, I think, in conjunction with learning curve, or you could possibly have life cycle costing also. In terms of syllabus area B, decision making techniques, you could have something on relevant costing for a specific contract, or you could have something like a multi-product CVP scenario. In terms of syllabus area C, you need to keep in mind that budgeting and variances used to be two separate syllabus areas which have been integrated into one. But I think what will happen in terms of budgeting is you still will get a theory question on probably the advantages and disadvantages of a certain style of budgeting, or what are the behavioral aspects of a budgeting. In terms of variances, what you could have is calculations in terms of planning and operational variances, or mix and yield, keeping in mind that sales variances were tested last time. You could also have to comment on the performance of the manager, the production manager, and how it impacts the company as a whole. In syllabus area part D, performance measurement, I think you could have a scenario wherein you have two separate divisions and you have to calculate something to do with transfer pricing. Maybe a part of the question will be on transfer pricing and a little bit could be on ROI, RI, calculating the performance based on these ratios. And as is always important in F5, you need to be able to analyze and comment on the ratios you have calculated. What are the implications? Which division is performing well? Which performance measure can encourage dysfunctional behavior, or so on, and what are the implications for the company as a whole. Make sure you get your exam technique also right. Time management is very important in this subject, although with section A coming in now, you will be able to carry forward, since you have a lot of theory questions which will not take a lot of time in section A. You could possibly carry this time forward either into your section B questions or into certain other numerical questions within section A itself. But either way, time management is vital. What you do with your reading time, planning time, and so on. Also, the way you approach a question, the way you lay out your workings, make it easy for the marker to award marks to you. So keep these things also in mind, and I wish you all the best. I wish you success for F5 and for your other subjects. All the best. Thank you.